Please welcome Eric from Megacity to the stage.
All right. You guys hear me? Yes, Megacity. Yes. So hi, I'm Eric Johnson. You saw me in that last video. You might know me from that, right? So Megacity is a social arcade platform. It's powered by cryptocurrency, and it's set in a dystopian universe. So let's start off by taking a look at that dystopian universe, shall we? The year is 2084. The traditional world economies have collapsed. All money has been replaced by cryptocurrencies, and they're controlled by tech company cartels. The dominant currency is Hashcoin, created by the mysterious Kakai Hashimoto, originally as an attempt to save Megacity. And this is you. You're a low-level 10-city dweller. Nobody really cares about you. Well, nobody except those loan sharks over at PlasmaNet. You owe them a large debt. One day, you're rummaging through the garbage, and you find a piece of foil which seems to be a cryptocurrency key. Later that night, when you're drinking Pikes Peak Elephant Rock beer in your 10-city safe house, you check the key, and to your surprise, you have 50 tokens. Now, with this golden opportunity, can you make it out of the rat race into the top of Megacity? Starting your journey is as easy as any other social network. So if you know your way around Facebook or Instagram, you totally got this. It's retro, it's 8-bit, it's cyberpunk, but it's also familiar. This allows you to explore, share, and play right away. Content's automatically filtered to fit the Megacity world, so you'll be able to fit right in automatically. You can be able to express yourself, be whoever you want to be. In addition, players can use their earnings to tip or even wager with other players in games. And, well, speaking of games, let's take a demo of me playing Robot Combat. I'm going to challenge May here, who's out in Cambridge, Massachusetts. All right, there we go, accepting the fight. Just playing at the bar. All right, so here we go. Combat begins. I'm in green. That means that I'm losing. Oh, little comeback for me, right? That's good, that's good. And, oh, I lost. Shouldn't have challenged the level 13 to a Robot Combat fight. You know what, though? That was fun. And you know what else is fun? We're going to talk next a little bit about the business of Megacity. So all you investors out there, that's what's fun to you, right? All right, this is the Megastore. So let's talk first about that. So while Megacity's games are free to play and they're fully functional that way, we make our money from selling items in our in-game store. So players can optimize their experience in Megacity by purchasing these items. One cool thing is that every item you see up there and all of our items, not only do they work across all of our mini games, but also on the social feed. So out of these items, let's take Ghost Jacket, for example. Ghost Jacket allows you to evade robberies in our trading simulation game. It makes you partially invisible in Robot Combat, which I probably could have used, right? And it also lets you post private content to your feed. This is just, we call this buy once, use anywhere, and that's another way that we're empowering the players. All right, hooks. So what is hooks? Just to describe what hooks are, right? Hooks are basically, what are the things that we design in Megacity to keep the players coming back daily, right? To optimize their experience the most, keep them, I hate to say this, but hooked on the product, right? So Megacity has all the hooks of social networks, and we couple that with game mechanics to keep the players coming back. So one hook that we have is a staking model. So staking model means that the tokens that you earn playing the minigame, for example, Robot Combat, you can stake those tokens, and they'll earn interest, and that happens on a 24-hour basis or a daily basis, right? The only catch to that is if you don't come back to claim your reward, other players can use special items that they buy in the Megastore to claim those unclaimed rewards for yourself. So that does two things, right? Here, we're creating a powerful daily incentive to come back, and the other thing is we're basically incentivizing people to use special items. Next, crypto. Crypto, you know, if any mention of cryptocurrency scares you, honestly, I get it, right? It's kind of a dirty word. It can be a dirty word, but honestly, no worries at all. Megacity, we like to say that we put crypto in people's hands the mega fun and low stakes way. And what that means is, again, the games are free to play, and you'll be earning and also learning about crypto just for playing. And when it comes time to become a crypto expert and you want to export your tokens to one of the public blockchains such as Ethereum and Steam, you can do that with one click, no problem. Crypto gaming. So you're like, okay, what's crypto gaming as a niche? This is just one example at the top of the crypto gaming world. This is Wink. This is a sort of a wagering application on the Tron blockchain. Now, they're doing $10 million in transaction volume daily. So if you're a math wizard, you know how to do this kind of math, 5% take, they're doing pretty good daily revenue, right? Now, take a look at this. This is our actual real screenshot. So this is pick a number, right? Isn't that captivating? Pick a number. I mean, I think just from our video alone, we show that we have a very, very captivating experience, and we feel like we can get to the top of the game. So our business model, a little more about that. We talked about the Mega Store. Players purchase Mega Coin to get special items. Now, just to take a step back, video game industry as a whole, $140 billion a year industry, and it grows every single year. Worldwide in-game consumer spending, that's in-game purchases. That's like the Mega Store. That's about $40 billion of the video game industry and growing. And that's the number, now is the dominant way that people transact in video games. So what sets Megacity apart a little bit from that is why we'll take your US dollars, your credit cards, your Canadian, what other currencies are there? Euros? I don't know, really. Honestly, I'm a crypto guy now, so I don't really. We'll also take cryptocurrency, right? So we'll take the Bitcoin, we'll take the Steam, we'll take Libra, that's Facebook bucks. If that ever comes out, we'll take that, no problem. I don't like Facebook, but we'll take their currency, that's fine. As long as it's worth money, right? All right, so the mobile gaming industry as a whole, right? This is a cool example. You're gonna be like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. So you're like, $1.6 million, some of you probably have more money than that, right? Well, that's for Pokemon Go, that's in the US, and that's today on the iPhone. So they're making $1.6 million every day on Pokemon Go, and that's just in in-game purchases. The game's free, right? Good example of that, I actually did the research. The Broadmoor West condos, those started about $1.6 million. You can buy one of those every day just with your Pokemon Go iPhone revenue. That includes the golf club membership. Somebody actually said like, oh, that's probably only for the first year, but whatever, I don't care.
So you're moving back.
Yeah, exactly. So mobile gaming industry though, like this might surprise some of you out there. 80 million people in the US play these kind of games, and that's mobile arcade games. That's a space that Megacity's actually in, not just as a whole. And 37% of people with mobile phones choose to spend 30 plus minutes of their free time to play games, and that's more than any other activity. So books, those are out, games are in. A little bit about us as a company. Our origin story is we started as a crypto hackathon, the world's biggest crypto hackathon at the time, 2018 ETH Denver. We were an overall winner. We launched an Ethereum-based beta last year to some early adopters. And now, June 2019, we have players signed up in over 60 countries, over 2,000 players with absolutely no ad spend, totally organic. And now, late fall, we're going to launch our beta, launch of the Megastore with the beta, and our goal is 250,000 in sales in 60 days. Yeah. Yeah, it's part of the reason we're here, right? So me, I got 10 years in software development. I worked notably at Harvard Medical School on the world's largest flu tracking system. Roscoe, all the fantastic artwork that you see, the animation, the video, the in-game artwork, that's all right. That's all him, and that's all right here. So he's done artwork for MIT, among others, and notably, our trading simulation game, he has a much higher score than I have. Much higher. I actually broke 1 million the other day. Esteban from Safe Talpa actually has a higher score than me now. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. So strategic partners, that lines up with our go-to-market strategy. I mentioned Steam, one of the public blockchains. They actually do more transactions than Ethereum and Bitcoin combined. We are working with them. the head of communications, Andrew Levine, we work with him. Matt Rosen notably created a collectible card game on top of Steam, right? Grossed over 1 million in sales in under 2 months. So definitely using their template, definitely getting a lot of good help. And what's our ask to investors? $250,000 for accelerated development. We have a very ambitious roadmap. We know what that roadmap is, and we've been executing, but we really could use the help to speed this thing along and build a megacity. A megacity, by definition, it's 10 million people. We feel like we won't stop until we have 10 million people on our platform. And honestly, to the community, first of all, thank you. Second of all, you can take this quick time right now, bust out your mobile phone, go to megacity.gg, pre-register right now, and you'll get a free in-game item. Again, I'm Eric Johnson. This is Megacity, and again, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.